Hello everyone. Today I am here to say something about the control of locust, commonly known as desert locust, because desert locust is the major issue right now and we need to address this issue to spread the awareness regarding the control of locust. You might have heard and you might have seen some of the people suggesting some of the agrochemicals and some chemicals for the control of locust. But here in this video, today I will tell you about some 5 major methods and some 5 major eco-friendly approach through which we can control locust without using agrochemicals and without using any chemicals. So let us start. Here we go. The first thing is we can control the locust by using soil or by using sand. Locust can't digest soil and locust can't digest sand. So by throwing the soil on the plants and by spreading the soil across the crop, we can control the attack of locust. And if these locusts consume the leaves filled with sand, these locusts will die due to the process of indigestion and agitation. And after 2 to 3 days, the crop can be cleaned by using water. So using sand and using soil is one of the most primary approach for the control of locust. And now let us see the second method for the control of locust. The second method is quite popular and we all know this method. We can control the group of locusts by creating some heavy sounds and by creating some large sound. By creating some heavy sounds with some mechanical instruments, we can deviate the group of locusts and we can replicate the group of locusts away from the crop field. In the recent days, a farmer has developed a setup which produce sound along with the direction of the wind. So by using such simple setup across the borders of the crop field, we can control the attack of locust and we can deviate the group of locusts away from the crop field. Now the third method is locusts are the good source of protein, and we all know poultry industries and poultry farms, they need food with good protein source. So locust can't fly during night time. A single locust alone can't fly during night time. So during night time, farmers can track these locusts and farmers can catch these locusts and they can sell the produce to poultry farms and poultry industries. By this process, they can generate the income. And the fourth method is similar to the third method. As I have mentioned, locusts are good source of protein. So you know about the process of biological control and about the process of natural enemy. So for locust, here poultry birds and chickens are the natural enemies. By using a group of poultry birds and by chickens, we can control the attack of locust, and these locusts are good source of protein. So these are good source of feed for the poultry birds and for the chicken. So by using chicken and by using poultry birds as a natural enemies, we can control the attack of locust. And the fifth method is by using garlic adore. Garlic, take 2 pieces of garlic and grind them and crush this garlic and mix this produce in water, and after that heat this solution for about some minutes, and after that keep the solution overnight, and after that fill the spray tank. About 1/4 part of the spray tank should be filled with this garlic solution and the remaining part should be filled with water, and this solution can be sprayed across the crop and across the standing crop to control the attack of locust. So these are some 5 natural methods through which we can control locust without using chemicals and without using agrochemicals. Here I want to mention a small thing. A single tree can increase the biodiversity. A single tree can increase the bird population from 0 to 80 birds. So sow the seeds of happiness and plant as much as trees as possible, because if we can maintain optimum tree population, we can maintain optimum bird population, and these birds are the natural enemies for most of the insects which are harmful for the agricultural produce. So by maintaining optimum tree population, we can maintain optimum bird population, and sowing plants and planting trees, it can protect our environment and it can protect ourselves. The main objective is to produce maximum output from minimum cost of input during the cultivation practices of crop. Last but not the least, if you ate today, then thank you farmer. Agriculture for the people, by the people and to the people. Thank you one and all.